Good evening. I'm John Gammon, the proud principal here at Eastridge. I want to welcome you to tonight's Jazz Ensemble and Vocal Performance Concert. Tonight's going to be an amazing night because tonight we get to feature and showcase some of our top, most talented musicians and vocalists here at Eastridge. I've really enjoyed watching these students shine this year, and you should be very proud of their hard work and dedication. I want to wish you all a wonderful holiday season. I just know this last week here, we're going to have a lot of fun things going on here at the high school, and this kind of kicks off that holiday season. So thank you for being here. Thank you for your continued support of our students. Sit back and enjoy this special night. And to kick things off, I'd like to welcome Mr. Hoffman and our Jazz Ensemble.
Zach Scared, everybody on the alto sax. Give him a round of applause. All right, the next piece is arranged by one of the great jazz writers, Sammy Nestico. You might be familiar with the Count Basie Orchestra, and he wrote a lot of stuff for that group. We're going to be doing two different pieces from the same medley of holiday tunes that he arranged. The first one up is Westminster Carol. That featured some solos by Zach Scarradigan and Kira Servillo on trumpet. All right, up next again, this is another part of that medley. This is Away in a Manger by Sammy Nestico. I'm going to give them a little bit of a break here just to rest their chops. So this one is based on Comfort and Joy, by the way, is based on God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen. And if you listen closely, you're also going to hear a little tag of We Three Kings near the end. You're going to hear solos from Lexi on clarinet, Zach on alto sax, and Jack on piano. You're also going to hear Connor Moulton throughout on drum set. So here is Comfort and Joy. Again, Lexi, Zach, Connor, and Jack on solos on that one. Everybody stand up. Everybody stand up. Thank you all. Appreciate your warm applause. Thank you. All right, before we part the stage, first, I hope that you stay for the wonderful vocal performances that we have coming up next. But I also want to remind you, in case you missed the email, these guys asked if they could play before school starts on the last day of school before break. So they got to get here super early on Friday, 6:15. So just want to remind you of that. And they're going to play from 7 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. before school starts right here in the hallway for everybody. So we're looking forward to that. All right. Thank you all so much. Appreciate your support, and stick around for the vocal performances.
Good evening and happy holidays, everyone. My name is Yakira Coleman, and I have had the honor and the privilege to be this year's vocal performance director. So we have, thank you. So we have 12 amazing students ready to showcase their talents for you. Let's just get on into it, because it's already 7:30, and I think some of us are ready to go home, right? All right, so first up, we have Clara and Lila singing I Want to Go Back from The Notebook, the musical.
I wanna go back, I wanna go back to the good old days. Counting up kids, counting the lines written on our faces. I wanna tell you your eyes are as clear as the day we met. These things we forget, that I am still in here. I'm waiting for you to come let me out, dear. Is it time for dinner? Is it time for forever? I didn't know that the last time I'd leave the house was the last time I'd leave the house. Turn left and get off this road heading nowhere fast. Why is this happening? Am I being punished for something inside of my past? Life has a funny way of speeding up the older that you get. I'm in love with all the things that I forget. I am still in here. I am still in here. I'm waiting for you to come let me out, dear. Is it time for dinner? Is it time for forever? I didn't know that the last time I'd leave the house was the last time I'd leave the house. Take me back one day.
Next up, we have Keon singing "You Will Be Found" from Dear Evan Hansen.
Have you ever felt like nobody was there? Have you ever felt forgotten in the middle of nowhere? Have you ever felt like you could disappear? Like you could fall and no one would hear? Well, let that lonely feeling wash away. Maybe there's a reason to believe you'll be okay. 'Cause when you don't feel strong enough to stand, you can reach out your hand. And oh, someone will come running, and I know they'll take you home. Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, and when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, 'cause you'll reach up and you'll rise again. And if you only look around, you will be found. 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 There's a place where we don't have to feel unknown. And every time that you call out, you're a little less alone. If you only say the word from across the silence, your voice is heard. Oh, someone will come running, and I know they'll take you home. They'll take you home. Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need someone to carry you, move your head and look around. You will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, 'cause you'll reach up and you rise again. If you only look around, you will be found. You will be found. Out of the shadows, the morning is breaking, and all is new. All is new. It's feeling empty, empty. And suddenly I see that all is new. All is new. You are not alone. 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 Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need someone to carry you, and when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, 'cause you'll reach up and you rise again. If you only look around, you will be found. You will be found. You will be found. You will be found. You will be found.
Oh, he's so tall. All right, next up we have Sam singing How It Ends from the musical Big Fish.
Yeah, this is my height.
I've seen this all before. When I was just a child, I met a witch who took a bow and showed me how it ended. We stood here on the shore. The air was sweet and mild, with disbelief implausibly suspended. And in my child's imagination, I remember you, though I didn't know if we were foes or friends. But now you're standing here, I see the vision coming clear. I know exactly how this ends. It ends with you. It ends with me. It ends the way a story's ending is supposed to be. A bit insane, a touch of pain, adeptly told, yet well controlled. It ends with fate. It ends with love. It ends with water in the river and the sun above. Part epic tale, part fire sail, yet all sincere. And standing here, I know I wasn't perfect. I know that I was small. I know that I pretended that I knew it all. But when you tell my story, and I hope somebody does, remember me as something much bigger than I was. It ends with sons. It ends with wives. It ends with knowing when the pavement bends, we find our lives. So let them come and let me go. Show me the waves and let them flow. It all ends well. This much I know.
before we continue any further, I do want to give a round of applause to our accompanist, Arden Tills. We had one solid rehearsal with Arden today. So we are very, very grateful for you to come in and step in and play for us. All right, next up we have Malia singing Part of Your World from The Little Mermaid.
Don't you think? Can we get this down some? Twist it
I know we're all short.
Look at this stuff, isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything? Look at this trove, treasures untold. How many wonders can one cavern hold? Looking around, yeah, you think she's got everything. I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got who's it's and what's it's galore. You want thingamabobs? I've got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more. I wanna be where the people are. I wanna see them dancing, walking around on those, what do you call them? Feet full. You don't get too far. Legs are required for jumping, dancing, strolling along down the, what's that word? Street. Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be part of that world. What I would give if I could live out of these waters. What I would pay to spend a day warm on the sand. Betcha on land they understand, bet they don't reprimand their daughters. Bright young women, sick of swimming, ready to stand, ready to know what the people know. Ask them my questions and get some answers. What's a fire and why does it, what's the word? Burn. When's it my turn? Wouldn't I love to explore the shore up above, out of the sea. Wish I could be part of that world.
Next up, I'm going to bring Clara back up here to sing Home from Beauty and the Beast.
Yes, I made that choice. For Papa, I will stay. But I don't deserve to lose my freedom in this way, you monster. If you think that what you've done is right, well then you're a fool. Think again. Is this home? Is this where I should learn to be happy? Never dreamed that a home could be dark and cold. I was told every day in my childhood, even when we grow old, home will be where the heart is. Never were words so true. My heart's far, far away. Home is too. Is this home? Is this what I must learn to believe in? Try to find something good in this tragic place, just in case I should stay here forever, out in this empty space. Oh, but that won't be easy. I know the reason why. My heart's far, far away. Home's alive. What I'd give to return to that life that I knew lately, and to think I complained of that dull provincial town. Is this home? Is this where I should learn to be happy? Never dreamed that a home could be dark and cold. Oh, but then, as my life has been altered, once it can change again. Build higher walls around me, change every lock and key. Nothing less, nothing holds all of me. My heart's far, far away, home and
Next up, excuse me. Next up, we have Yachty singing Evermore from the 2017 movie Beauty and the Beast.
little short.
the one who had it all. I was the master of my fate. I never needed anybody in my life. I learned the truth too late. I'll never shake away the pain. I close my eyes, but she's still there. I let her steal into my melancholy heart. It's more than I can bear. Now I know she'll never leave me, even as she runs away. She will still torment me, calm me, hurt me, move me, come what may. Wasting in my lonely tower, waiting by an open door. I'll fool myself, she'll walk right in and be with me forevermore. I rage against the trials of love. I curse the fading of the light. Though she's already flown so far beyond my reach, she's never out of sight. Now I know she'll never leave me, even as she fades away. She'll still be a part of everything I do. Wasting in my lonely tower, waiting by an open door. I'll fool myself, she'll walk right in. And as the long, long nights begin, I'll think of all that might have been, waiting here forevermore.
All right, next up, we have Liliana singing Till Someone Gets Hurt from the musical Mean Girls.
Yes, I look perfect. Ice queen, that's what you see. That's what they all expect from me. But it's all show. Face it, you used me. You saw the sexy clothes, my supermodel pose. What did you know? Was I a game to you? Was I a way to be cool? I truly cared. Was I the fool? It's fine for you. It's fine to flirt. It's fine till someone gets hurt. Till someone gets hurt. just like her or you. People forget I'm human too. Yes, they do that. This is performance. This is all self-defense. I thought you had the sense to see through that. Was I too proud of you? Was I too cold and forbidding that you chose her over me? Are you kidding? Poor little me, all trapped in this fabulous show. You could set me free, but if you're going, go. It's fine for you, it's fine to flirt. And God, you're hot. Why do you even wear a shirt? No, it's fine. Damn, you're fine, and it's fine. Till someone gets. Till someone gets hurt. Till someone gets hurt.
Next up, we have Lee singing There Are Worse Things I Could Do from Greece.
There are worse things I could do than go with a boy or two. Even though the neighborhood thinks I'm trashy and no good, I suppose it could be true. But there are worse things I could do. I could flirt with all the guys, smile at them and at my eyes, press against them when we dance, make them think they stand a chance, then refuse to see it through. That's a thing I'd never do. I could stay home every night, wait around for Mr. Right, take cold showers every day, and throw my life away on a dream that won't come true. I could hurt someone like me out of spite or jealousy. I don't steal and I don't lie, but I can feel and I can cry. In fact, I bet you never knew. But to cry in front of you, that's the worst thing I could do.
Pull that a little bit because I know she's taller. Next up, we have Rory singing Flowers by Hadestown, or from Hadestown.
What I wanted was to fall asleep. Close my eyes and disappear like a petal on a stream, a feather on the air. Lily white and poppy red, I trembled when he laid me out. You won't feel a thing, he said, when you go down. Nothing gonna wake you now. Dreams are sweet until they're not. Men are kind until they aren't. Flowers bloom until they rot and fall apart. Is anybody listening? I open my mouth and nothing comes out. Nothing, nothing gonna wake me now. Flowers, I remember fields of flowers soft beneath my heels. Walking in the sun, I remember someone by my side turned his face to mine, and then I turned away into the shade. You, the one I left behind. If you ever walk this way, come and find me lying in the bed I made.
Next up, we have Kara singing Life with Harold from the Full Monty.
Thank you, Jamal.
Okay. Hi.
You gotta love this man. He's like my personal angel. I've always wanted the kind of life that I've been having as Harold's wife. What a catch I have caught. He would buy me the moon if the moon could be bought. I'm telling you, you gotta love that man. I really love that man. He likes me dressed to the nines. I say 2 words and then ta-da. There's me completely in Prada. And I've got the boots that go with the belt, that go with my bag, that goes with my wonderful life with Harold. I really love that man. God, I love that man. But lately he's working too hard. I I keep on telling him how we should spend a few weeks in Maui, and we'll feel the breeze and go see Don Ho. And I'll say, oh boy, how I love you, Harold. I hit the jackpot with Harry. He's a gem. He's a beaut. He looks cute in his boots, and he loves me to boot. I'm telling you, you gotta love that man. Oh, I love this man. Oh, I love this man. I love that man.
All right, before we end with our last two numbers, I do want to thank Elise McQuay for giving me this opportunity to come and work with all of these students, and for you, the parents, to giving me the opportunity to work with these students. As an Eastridge alum, it feels so good to see that arts and music are still very, very important here at the school. So just a thank you. All right, next we have Ash singing Ladies Who Lunch from Stephen Sondheim's Company.
I'd like to propose a toast. Here's to the ladies who lunch. Everybody laugh. Lounging in their caftans and planning a brunch on their own behalf. Off to the gym, then to a fitting, claiming they're fat and looking grim, 'cause they've been sitting, choosing a hat. Does anyone still wear a hat? I'll drink to that. Here's to the girls on the go, aren't they a gas? Rushing to their classes in optical art, wishing it would pass. Another long, exhausting day, another $1,000. A matinee, a pinter play, perhaps a piece of Mahler's. I'll drink to that. And one for Mahler. Here's to the girls who play wife, aren't they too much? Keeping house but clutching a copy of life just to keep in touch. The ones who follow the rules but meet themselves at the schools, too busy to know that they're fools. Aren't they a joke? To them, let's all drink to them. And here's to the girls on the go, aren't they the best? Here's to the girls on the go, everybody tries. Look into their eyes and you see what they know. Everybody dies. A toast to that invincible bunch, the dinosaur surviving the crunch. Let's hear it for the ladies who lunch. Everybody rise, 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 rise.
The wonders of live concerts. Last but certainly not least, we have Jamal singing on the deck of a Spanish sailing ship, 1492, from Songs for a New World. Now, before we start this, we do have some audience participation. It's not anything big, I promise, I promise. But my lovely friends up here are going to show you what to do when it's time, I promise. Ready? Ready?
You got this, King.
Lord, we take this journey to find a promised land. Lord, we take this journey to find a promised land. And we believe in your power. We believe in your power. We believe in your power. But the end is close, so close at hand. Lord, these men are hungry. There just hasn't been enough. And the journey's been so rough. And Lord, these men are hurting. And implore me to go back as the planks beneath them crack. And I know it's my responsibility, but I'm starving too, and I hurt, I do, and I'm lost. I believe in my responsibility, but I need to see if the fruits will be worth the cost. So I'm begging you, Lord, you gotta stop. Take a look at your children who believe in this promised land. Have mercy, Lord, stop the suffering and their war. Oh, stop, shine your light at your children who have faith in your guiding hand. I'm just begging, Lord, 'cause there's no place else to go. I am unworthy, Lord. Lord, this ship is crowded, and the men are tired and worn, but another baby's born. And Lord, this ship is broken, and the sails are ripped and old, but the winds are rough and cold. And I know it's my responsibility. As I ride the sea, these men turn to me for a sign. I believe in my responsibility, but I can't be sure if it's time for your light to shine. So I'm begging you, Lord, you gotta stop. Take a look at your children who believe in this promised land. Have mercy, Lord, give us signs to let us go. Oh, stop, shine your light at
got your children who have faith in your guiding hand. I'm just begging, Lord. I'm just begging, Lord. I know I am unworthy. I'll give you. But I can't be sure. I'm so lost. You got this. I said, But there's nowhere else? But there's nowhere else to go. Yeah. Okay, just redo it. They want to hear it again. Just redo it. I'll just hit him with the I'm unworthy again. All right. And I know I am unworthy, but there's nowhere else to go.
And back, and back, and back, and back. Thank you everyone for attending and happy holidays.